Hey friends, my name is Bond. This is Oleg. Let's talk about a G-Shock mod. I don't usually do many mod videos because I have these gorilla hands that can barely operate that tiny screwdriver. Luckily, this mod was pretty simple to do. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the mod. You can skip to that section if you want. But before I do the mod, I also want to tell you why I decided to mod this specific watch instead of buying a new metal G-Shock. I've seen a lot of modding kits pop up online. You see them on AliExpress, on Instagram and other websites, but they never really appealed to me because it looked like they were taking a really good looking watch, the Casio G-Shock GA-2100, and turning it into a less good looking watch and just making it metal. So I didn't see the point of spending more money on the already good watch and also kind of ruining the watch in a way. So I never really saw the appeal of modding my GA-2100. Now recently, Casio released their metal models and they do look really good. The reference for those models is GA-2100. I saw them on Casio website, I saw them at various other retailers, and I saw them at one of the local retailers called Christine Jewelers. Now this video is not sponsored by Christine Jewelers or anyone else, just want to give them a shout out. So when I looked at their website, I saw that they did have the GM2100, the new metal G-Shocks that were just released, and they also had this modding kit. I thought instead of buying from Casio directly, I would go to the store and support a local business, at the same time check out the watch in person as opposed to just buying it online. So I did that, I went in person and I saw the new metal G-Shock. Didn't really appeal to me. It looks pretty good, don't get me wrong, but I didn't really see the reason to buy that metal G-Shock since I already owned the GA-2100, and in my opinion the GA-2100 just looks better than the metal G-Shock. However, I also looked at these modding kits and oh boy, I thought they looked pretty good. They had various color combinations, but I stuck with this gray band black body combination. I think it looks really good and it kind of matches the gray indices on the dial. It does have one downside, which I will talk about at the end of this video, but for now, let's see the modding experience. Basically, modding this watch is super easy. There are 4 screws in total, 2 on each side. You unscrew these screws. I should also mention that the kit did come with the screwdrivers and all the tools already included, so that was super easy. So you basically unscrew those 4 screws, then you take off the strap. Taking off the strap again, very easy. It has quick release pins. I used the screwdriver to kind of assist with releasing the straps. It just made it so much easier. Once you take off the strap and unscrew the 4 screws, all you basically do is take off the resin case of the watch. Again, super easy, just pry it with your nail. It's not very difficult. Now you're left over with the watch head itself. You pop the watch head into this pre-made case, use a different screwdriver and the set of 4 screws that were provided by this kit. You screw it in place and that's it. That's the whole mod. Super easy, even someone like me who has no ability to work with small tools could do it. So yeah, now I think the watch actually looks much better. I think it enhanced the look of the watch. First of all, I like that it doesn't have any more writing, any more white writing around the bezel. That was a little bit distracting, and I think without it, it just looks much cleaner and much better. Now, a lot of people I know try to erase that writing by either blacking it out or doing other kinds of mods. I think doing this is much easier. Second of all, I like that it has that kind of a cool metal look. You can't tell that it's metal. Now, I'm not sure if it's stainless steel or some type of metal alloy, but it feels pretty tough, and for the most part, it didn't really lose the functionality and the toughness of the G-Shock after the mod. I still think this watch feels and looks pretty tough. The third advantage of this kit is how good this strap is. This rubber strap is very nice and soft, very flexible, much better than the old strap on the old G-Shock. A lot of people were complaining about that strap, and I am one of those people. It wasn't the best quality. Now this strap just feels much better. It feels much softer on the wrist. And last advantage that I found from this kit, this modification, might be just very specific to me, but the screws on the back of the case of G-Shock watches were always kind of getting caught on my hairs. I don't know why, but they would always get caught on the hair on my wrist, and it would kind of pull one hair at a time, a little uncomfortable. After modding this watch, I noticed that no more hair pulls. I don't know why, maybe it changed the ergonomics of the case or something. I'm not sure why, but now the case is not really pulling much of my hair. So that's a plus. Now a couple of downsides, a couple of negatives of modding my watch. There's really two. Number one, the added weight. So before the modification, the watch weighed 52 grams, which is super light, and that's what G-Shocks are known for. Super comfortable to wear, you wear it all day, you don't really feel it on your wrist. After the modification, the watch weighs 100 grams. It's not that much, it doubled the weight, but it doubled the weight to only 100 grams, so I still think the watch is super light, super comfortable. It wasn't a huge negative to me, but it's just something to notice. The watch will be heavier, and it is actually heavier than the metal G-Shock. The metal G-Shock weighs less than this. I think the metal G-Shock is probably like 75 grams, so this one is about 25% heavier than the metal G-Shock and about double the weight of the original GA-2100. The second negative I noticed after modding this watch, and that negative again to me is not a big negative, but to someone with a smaller wrist might be a big negative, is how much protrusion there is on the bracelet right now. If you can tell, it kind of hugs the wrist as so. So if you have a smaller wrist, let's say smaller than 6 inches, this watch will simply look too big on your wrist. So those were the two big negatives. Now, I'm not sure if it really compromised the water resistance of the watch. I wouldn't think so, because it just really removed the outer layer of the case. The rest of the case was not affected, so I think the water resistance is still 200 meters. The size of the case is about the same as the old size, and the look is enhanced. I really like how this watch looks now, and actually it being a little heftier, I look at it as a bit of an advantage than disadvantage. I do have another G-Shock that is lighter than this, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, that's it. That's the video. I thought I'd just make a quick video telling you about my experience of modding this watch and the reasons why I decided to do it. I will leave a link to Christine Jeweller's website in the description below in case you're interested and looking for one of these modification kits. This video is not sponsored by them. I paid full price for this kit. There's no kickback, nothing like that. I just want to support a local business. Thanks for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We release new videos every week. And leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you prefer. The old version of this watch or the new modded version, or even the new GM-2100 metal G-Shock. Which one out of the three appeals the most to you? I always enjoy reading your comments. Today on my wrist, I'm wearing my titanium Mako version 3 from a brand called Zelos. I did a full review of this watch. That video can be found on the YouTube channel. I will also leave it linked in the description below. Also in the description below, there are a couple of other links. There is a secret link, and there's a link to bondnatostraps.com. Check them out if you're curious. Thanks for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. You look like some sort of executive, like the most senior executive in this room, and also the cutest executive in this room. Is that the spot? Oh yeah, I think I hit the spot. I think that's the spot. But now it's time to film.